Hi, this is Tom at Bob Johnson's Computer Stuff, and today we are going to be replacing the speakers in a Panasonic Toughbook CF-54. This should be a similar repair for all of the CF-54 series, and just like the other 53, 52, 40, 50 series Toughbooks, there's two for stereo sound. Okay, so to get started with this, we're going to have to take the bottom plate off. You'll see there's two parts to the bottom plate. There's a door and the plate. Always start off taking out the battery, the hard drive, and either the optical drive or the optical bay dummy. In this case, a dummy. There's also a secondary little door here for an upgrade that you can take off, that you need to take off. And then the big main door for the RAM, WAN, all the other stuff. Once that door is off, you'll see, I take that second little door off, you'll see some other exposed screws. Take pretty much all of them off. Don't forget the two that hold down the handle. And don't forget right here, there is one screw hidden by this plastic flap. Once all the screws are removed, you're going to want to start disconnecting the ribbon cables and antenna cables that hold the top, bottom and top together. There's a power cable here, ribbon cable, and then there are 4 longer antenna cables and one short one back in the corner. The power cable, then back here's the other antenna cable. Under this flap you'll find, make sure I got the antenna cables out of the way. There we go. There's your 2 speakers. To get to them, we're going to have to flip over the motherboard. Once all the screws are out of the motherboard, you can then disconnect the video and I believe touchscreen cable. Whatever those 2 cables are. You'll unplug the first speaker that actually plugs into the bottom side of the motherboard itself. And then flip over the motherboard. You'll see that it's still connected by a couple ribbon cables, but if you're careful, you can actually get this to just set back out of place. And then the speaker itself is held in by the same plastic piece that holds in the power cable and AC jack. So screw here. That plastic piece comes off and with it the power jack, and then you can just lift the battery right out. You'll see here there's a little orientation notch See if I can get a background on this that you might actually be able to see it. That little notch fits right into a slot on one side of the circle. Just like that. That way you're not putting it in the wrong way. You will want to make sure that the notch is lined up properly, or else it might damage the speaker trying to get everything put back together. That speaker's fine. This is just for demonstration purposes, so I'm just going to leave it in place. As you twist that plastic piece around, make sure that the ends of the ribbon or the cables that go through that plastic piece don't get yanked off. So just carefully. And then the other speaker is held in place by the silver plate. A couple of screws here, 3, maybe 4. That's just set in place then. Then you'll see here where it connects to this board. Just needle nose pliers. You can work out the connector. There's a couple teeth on either side that you can pry out with. And then it just lifts right out. You'll see the same orientation notch as on the other side. Again, this one's fine. It's just for demonstration purposes. So we're just going to put it right back in. Plugs right back into the same place that you just pulled it out from. And there's a channel here. As I struggle with the plug. Sometimes pliers do just the job. There we go. Fit it into the channel, and then the retaining plate just sits down over it. 3 screws for the retaining plate. And then reassembly is just the opposite of disassembly. Flip the motherboard back over, reconnect all the wires, put all the screws back in. Remember, if you come to the end of it and you're missing screws, or you have extra screws, you miss something somewhere, you'll want to track it down because sometimes those screws are important. Just don't forget, whenever you flip the motherboard back over, the one little plug right here was the other speaker. And you'll want to make sure that to get stereo sound, you plug them both in. So that's pretty much it. Replaced both speakers, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and please feel free to like and subscribe.